Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new, the very first doomed quest monster, Goathram. That's right, this is the GOAT. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take him to rank 5, any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided all of the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. He is a magic doomed monster. Darmith is a brutal warrior, but he's been around for long enough to know that if everyone around him is just as savage and short-tempered as he is, he'll end up failing. That's why he keeps monsters like Goathram at hand. This barbarian shaman isn't here to destroy, but to keep enemies from stopping Darmith and his soldiers. So a support type monster based on his lore. Let's take a look at his trait and then we'll go into the stats. So he starts the game off with Hardened at rank 0. All status effects have a 20% less accuracy against it. I like it. Umbrella traits are good considering we're getting new status effects in the game. You have a 20% protection against everything. You also have a permanent curse immunity. Curse is that one DOT that takes away 10% of life and stamina, and then that doubles to 20% of life and stamina, and that doubles again for 40%. So in total, you are losing 70% of life and stamina. So having protection against curse is definitely one of the better things to have. And then you also have a life shield at the start of the battle of the monster. Just for yourself, you start off with a 50% life shield. Now, to be honest, most of the time this is going to be cleansed away. There are so many meta monsters that just cleanse everything away, but that's okay. So overall, really I see this monster as having Harden and the immune to curse, but really it's just the Harden trait. So as far as traits wise, definitely not one of the better ones we've seen. His stats, we are going to pull up my Excel sheet. That's what I've been doing now for the stats, so you can compare it to all the other monsters that have been released. So these are all of the Season 1 Doomed Mythic monsters. So in terms of life stats, as you can see, he's right around the middle with 123,052, titled that of Lord Inheritor. So him and Lord Inheritor are tied in terms of life stat. Let me sort by power. In terms of power stat, this monster is definitely not on the stronger end. He is the third lowest power stat from the Doomed Mythics. He's only stronger than McCreamy and Mandarka. But in terms of speed stat, let's take a look at that. He is in 4th place right now, being only slower than the race monster Itzabeth, the exclusive era shop monster Mandarka, and McCreamy, the YouTuber monster for Season 1. So stats wise, nothing really stood out about him. I guess he's really fast. It's going to come down to his skills. How good of a support monster is this monster? Okay, we have Keratin Threat, deals low magic damage to an enemy, 20 stamina, 0 cooldown. We have Bone Magic, deals low magic damage to all enemies, 20 stamina. I think we normally see 30 stamina for these default skills. But I digress. Let's go on. Feral Instinct applies a 33% life shield to our allies. I remember now looking at this monster in the leaks. I thought the 33% life shield was weird. We normally don't see this with newer monsters. It's typically always 50% and 100%. 33% reminds me of like the legendary era where monsters had just 1/3 life shields. But hey, a life shield is a life shield for your whole entire team. We have Beastman's Stroll, deals moderate magic damage to one enemy, applies Skill Mirror to itself. So what I love about Skill Mirror is once you have Skill Mirror on yourself, the enemy has to really think twice about attacking you, especially with an AoE skill. Because if they do hit you with an AoE skill, you're going to be reflecting it to the enemy. Imagine they hit you with the AoE curse, you're immune to curse, you're still going to reflect against the enemy. The enemy essentially cursed themselves, and since you're playing the AI doesn't know what to do. But yeah, it's to yourself. Let's keep going. Goated, deals moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies shield block. Really useful against the tanky monsters that can just apply shields. In a mirror match, you can stop the 33% life shield. 2 Perspectives, deals moderate magic damage to one enemy, applies stun to one enemy, and removes negative effects from itself. So you have an immobilizing skill with stun. We have Shared Effort, applies a 50% life shield to one ally and to itself. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't think we've seen this. You guys can let me know in the comments below, but I don't think we've seen a monster that does a self shield and an ally shield, but it ignores one of the ally. So one of the monsters is a third wheel, and it's like, no, you're not getting a shield. So you can either do Feral Instinct to give everyone a 33% shield and share essentially like 100% is shared between your teams, or you can be like, now we're just going to share it with 2 people. Very interesting. I don't know in what situation, well, let me think. This monster is a support monster. I guess you just shield the monster that's on the verge of dying, or if you used to have your Mega Taunt monster live, or your Taunt monster, you shield the Taunt monster. Maybe you partner up with the Dodge area, maybe that's the mechanic there. Because if you have Goat and a Taunt monster and a Dodge area monster, you don't really need to shield the Dodge area monster. You would just shield your Mega Taunt monster. No, sorry, you would shield your Taunt monster and yourself. So, interesting. And then you have You Goated. You Goated, deals moderate magic damage and AoE stun. So this monster is a denier. So once again, going back to the fastest monsters in the game right now from the Doomed era, let me pull up the sheet again. We have Goat in 4th place. This is not a denier. This is not a denier. Oh, I think it was a total blind denier actually. So yeah, deny with total blinding, although blinding is not a true deny because the enemy can still do self skills and buff skills. And McCreamy is a healer. So this is the fastest denier we currently have in the game. Again, if we're not counting the blinding over here. I think Mandarka is the one that blinds. I honestly don't remember. Honestly don't remember. But that being said, this is the fastest stunner we currently have in the game. So skill set, I think it's quite obvious. You go with the sun. You go with 2 perspectives. You would go with... I would actually do the shared effort over the feral instinct. And you would do the skill mirror skill. I don't think you need shield block. I think it's... Maybe it depends, right? If it also blocks like talent shield and stuff, it could be useful. But I don't know. I think you'd go with this skill set. And this is the kind of monster you want to go second in the turn order. That way you can first run someone that can cleanse and then you AoE stun. Or you have this monster go first in the turn order. You run the 2 perspectives. Let's say you're facing a Megaton monster like a Mouse Run. Now keep in mind, a lot of the Megaton monsters also have like immunity to stun, funny enough. Or they tend to have like a hardened or tough trait. So maybe you do cleanse a Megaton, but then you fail to stun and then they can just reapply the Mega Stun. So that's something. But you could have this monster go first, get rid of the stun, and then you follow up with an AoE stun next turn. So, especially if you did stop the enemy from being able to reapply Megataunt. If you're taking on, what's his name, Pangoliath, you're going to run into issues. But yeah, you're a stunner, essentially. You have the skill mirror, which could be nice. Usually, though, you won't really get a chance to use it unless you lost your own Megataunt, just because the meta revolves around that. And then you have a shield skill. So, I'm not a huge fan of this monster, just looking at his skill set. I do like the monster itself. The monster design is great, but I'm not really feeling the monster himself. Let's just give these, and let's see what we have. When the turn starts, deals dark damage to everyone. I think I got a new one when I ranked this monster up. After damaging... there's finally the boiling. So, this is one of those monsters that maybe, let's see, AoE. Yeah, you do the AoE stun, and maybe you do the boiling to everyone. That could be his main benefit. I don't think anything else is really that useful. I guess you have some stamina stuff. But let's try the boiling talent out, Burnt Blood. And yeah, so we're going to make this monster. Let's unlock this. We're going to make this monster go second in the turn order. And we're going to partner up with Killarok, who can trade disable, running Smite. And that'll kind of be the play we do. So we're going to do team speed. We're going to do single level 9 speed. We'll do level 9 speeds. And then Killarok is going to run off speed, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is the team we're going to utilize. Killarok is running Smite, so I'll do Ignorance is Bliss, hopefully trade disable everyone. I'll follow up with an AoE stun. That's the strategy. My Megaton monster is there, well, to protect my other 2 monsters. This is why, like, you don't really need the skill mirror. The 50% shield will come in handy to help my Pango stay alive. And then this is a team that wins with a lot of dots, right? I even ran the True Blood, or Burnt Blood, whatever it's called, to apply Boiling, which is the new status effect. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna click fight. Now, of course, since this is an exclusive first look, I'm not allowed to win the PvP battles. So if it looks like I'm gonna win, I'm just gonna exit out of the game. Alright, and taking on Dark Voltic, Malarian, and Lindworm. So, funny enough, this is the team that I wouldn't even need to like trade disable everyone. I mean, it still comes in handy, especially since he has dodge area. So Ignorance is Bliss, Smite kicks in, everyone's trade disabled, and then you goat it. Stun. Everyone is stunned, and look, oh my gosh, we have the new DOT. Alright, so let's see how much damage they lose. So Malarian almost died, Lindworm died. We're just going to recharge with my monsters. Recharge, and then Voltic, boom, almost died as well. And if I just keep recharging, they're going to die. So that's the main use of this monster. And the good thing is, SP has given us a lot of these newer Doomed Mythics that do have at least one cleansing skill, removes positive effects. I want to say Mandarka has it. I want to say the race monster, Itzabeth, has it as well. So, again, it won't work against the likes of Pangoliath. Now, in this case, it's okay. Boom. Whoops. In this case, it's okay because I'm running a monster that can remove trade disable. But now, like, now is a good example of, like, well, I don't want to stun him. I can't even stun him, can I? What does he have? He has Megaton and Tough. I could try to stun him. Let's do... That won't help. The skill mirror won't help since this monster has Pierce. Let's go ahead and try to stun Pango. And it worked. Okay, cool. So we were able to stun Pango. I'll do Corrupted Dragon next turn. Dream Mask, drain some stamina, recharge. I'll just do a Mirror, Corrupted Dragon. Alright, so now I can stun Stock Killer over there. Unless, no, that monster did Sin Eater. So So I got to get through him first. And here I can apply shields. Maybe, let's see. I can do shield. I guess my Qiaolong needs a shield, but again, this monster has Pierce, so I don't know how much it'll really help. Punish the weak. Let's hit you with dots, even though you have Sin Eater or whatever you have to cleanse. Survive tooth by tooth. Oh, they still went for me. Wow. Alright, again, AI will just go for whoever. I will do the deals moderate skill mirror. You go to it again. Boom, burnt blood. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I don't think that's supposed to work like that. Burnt blood still attacked everyone, even though this monster is a Megaton monster and absorbed the attack. So I think that might just be a glitch on SP's part that they're going to have to fix, because that's kind of too broken that you can AoE Megaton monster and everyone still gets hit with boiling, which is a really good status effect. Let's recharge and see what happens. Dead with dots. A lot of damage from dots. Got killed, that's fine. Look at the boiling, still taking some damage. How long does it last? 3 turns? 50% of water and 10% of fire. 25% for 3 turns, 75%, and it bypassed Megatons. That's the true showcase in this video. Wow. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure it's going to be changed, because that is very powerful. Alright, so here we have we have 2 Megatons. What are players doing with these double Megatons? Alright, let's do that. And then we'll do Ignorance is Bliss. Alright, there we go. And now we're going to go for the stun again. Let's see if we can stun everyone. So you go to it, stun, stun, stun. Perfect. Everyone's immobilized, and then I'm free to do whatever I need to do. Let's do this. Let's go corrupt the dragon. Do we need to? We don't really need to. Punish the weak. I will do it for fun. Corrupt the dragon. Boom. Alright. Immobilized. And then I just realized, did they not get hit with... After damaging with the scale of target's life is below... Oh, they need to drop below 50 for it to even trigger. I didn't realize that. 2 perspectives. So that's good to know. Skill mirror, again, I guess I would just put a 50% shield, even though he already has one. Let's punish the weak. Let's see. Free to play, turn transfer, got rid of negative effects. Red Sea Wave, Mud Body. Oh, he's as good as dead. Sorry, Maramotus. I mean, so yeah, this monster's straightforward. He's a stunner, right? You're literally there. Do you have a... Okay, I'm assuming he had revival. Alright, so yeah, he's pretty straightforward. Not much to him. Again, I love the monster design. Monster design looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of, like, Lao Mu. Everyone knows Lao Mu, the legendary magic nature monster. She was like, oh, sorry, magic nature. The legendary nature monster that was breedable and you could rank up to 130. Everyone had her back in the day. And that's what it reminds me of. But yeah, in PvP, there's a lot of Pangoliaths, so that's annoying. Agony. So I do got to deal with him. Ignorance is Bliss, and Smite will take care of that. Boom, trade disable. You goad it, and now I can stun... I can stun Zol, and I can stun Pango, but I can't stun the dodge area monster, of course. But there we go. I could have also single... What I could have done, too, is I could have single targeted just to remove all those buffs on Graxak, but she's immune to stun anyways. Let's do Forgotten. Raijin's Mask. And now I can corrupt the dragon. So now I can trade disable her, assuming Pango stays trade disabled. Let's see. Yeah, good. So now I can do 2 perspectives on her. Shared effort. Yeah, no need to protect. I'm going to stun the main attacker. Success. Adrenaline, Anguish, Carrier, alright. She's good. We're gonna do Forgotten. It's helpful to have a monster that can cleanse, because now I can stun everyone again, right? And now I can AoE stun everyone again if I had it. I think here the best thing to do is Skill Mirror. Let's see what happens if I Skill Mirror. Burnt Blood, so I think you'll die. Boom. Spiteful. Attack me. No attacks. Let's do this. Punish the weak. Also, the cool thing about skill mirrors, if I had a churn transfer skill, I'd be able to use that to my advantage to, like, give myself an extra churn. Like, if I'm using Zol and I do skill mirror, I can do a buff to me and then churn transfer back. Here I can stun, and finally Burnt Blood kicks in, and yeah, oh my god. I think I might have to exit out. No, we're good. Alright, so cool. I managed to do a comeback, essentially. Let me take this monster to rank 5 just so you can see it when he's fully maxed out. Okay, now that he's 150, I went ahead and changed the talent just so it wouldn't be as strong, because it also deals some damage if I'm not mistaken. The other one, yeah, we don't need to look at it. So now I put one that drains stamina. I'm giving him 2 team speed and a single speed now, just because I don't want him to outspeed Qiaolong. You've seen what happens in Pango bases. There's literally nothing you can do other than just stun them, which doesn't help. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think if the Doomed era ever gets a trait disabling talent, oh, that's going to be powerful. That is going to be vicious. Alright, we'll do Ignorance is Bliss. Smite kicks in, and again, you goad it, boom, 2 monsters stunned, and you're good to go from there. Then you can follow up with other stuff. Let's see. So here we'll single stun. Where is it? This one, heavy roller, stun and daze. Everyone's immobilized. And again, I can do, I guess we'll kill you right now. Boom. What I was going to say is I could have instead chosen to do Forgotten, get rid of the stun immunity, and then stun again with 2 perspectives. Right? Yeah, right now there's nothing really to do. Skill Mirror won't do anything. Life Shield, I guess I can Life Shield, but they're immobilized, or they're not going to deal much damage, so I'm fine. Boom. Get rid of the stun immunity, as I was talking about earlier. Recharge, and then I can stun you again. And now you're immobilized again. So having a teammate that can cleanse, super useful, as you've seen. Super useful. Also, it removes positive effects first, then it stuns, right? Change, let me see. Boom, skills. Deals moderate magic. Oh, removes. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, why did I think he removes positive effects? No, yeah, that's why you need an ally to remove positive effects, because he can't. He cleanses his own negative effects. So yeah, this is basically the kind of team dynamic you're going to use him in PvP. I can let you know right off the bat, this is not going to be a meta monster. It's not going to be a monster that gets used a lot in PvP. In Wars, I actually also don't really see it. Yeah, I don't see this monster being used, because you really do have to synergize with someone that can trade disable, because there are a lot of monsters that are immune to stun, and then Pango dominates the game in PvP and in Wars. Anytime you use him, he's going to be there. And there's a lot of dodge area monsters too, so yeah, you run into a lot of issues, I think. We'll do Forgotten. Alright, trade disable, and then we'll do Corrupted Dragon. Might Body, Morg's Armor. So now 2 monsters got trade disabled. And then I can AoE stun. And then you goat it, boom, stunned. Oh, it reflected it back to me. Alright. Master Staff, blah, blah, blah. Alright, all my monsters skipping their turn. Package Bomb. I'm stunned. Man. Alright, are we good? Are we good? He's about to die. Alright, I think we're good. Ignorance is Bliss. And now I can stun again. 2 perspectives. Let's stun over here. Immobilized again. Let's put a shield up. Let's hit you with dots now that you lost your torture immunity. Nanite Cloud. Evasion to the team. I think that also cleansed. Yeah, it also cleansed. You got it. Who can be stunned? Well, you have Megaton Evasion. I think in this situation, the best case is to just keep the shields up. Let's do Forgotten. Alright, Olive. I use trade disabled? What is going on? Yeah, still trade disabled. Corrupted Dragon. Alright, so he died. Stun! Time to stun! Boom. Forgot he has Anticipation, and I still have trade disabled now. We'll do that. Let's do Ignorance is Bliss. And let's stun! So yeah, a straightforward monster, just a lot of stunning. I don't think we need to continue this battle all the way through. So guys, this has been an exclusive first look on the GOAT. Let me know what you guys think about this monster. It is a quest monster, so it will be available very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it. Any thoughts? Do you think it's a meta monster, not a meta monster? Do you think it's going to be used at all? Anything at all? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.